Hello, hello. Tonight I want to share about my middle schooler, my sixth grader, who is my oldest, first one in middle school, of course. And even after working as a middle school counselor for 14 years, I still, oh my gosh, hit a what in the world? Are we going to have to do this for the rest of our lives? Like, it has been a roller coaster, and we are in second quarter. So, I wanted to share, and I hope I can share everything. I wanted to share how my son, my sixth grader, we're doing homework every night. Every night I pick him up from after school care. One of the first things I ask, what do you have for homework? Very independent kid. Never had like an issue with him in school, but of course it was elementary. And he would spit out everything he has for homework. Didn't forget anything. I knew he had math every night, and I knew he had reading almost every night. But not necessarily. He did not necessarily have social studies every night. He did not have science every night. Of course, he didn't have band or Spanish every night. But every night, he did a math assignment and something in reading. So why was he still failing? And I was like, something's got to give. Like, why every Wednesday, when I look onto Power School, when the teachers have updated his grades, why do you still have F's? Like, just does not make sense. Now, this didn't happen first quarter. It's happening second quarter. Now, what I have to say is the very first week of second quarter, Halloween week, he was out with this flu, that influenza A. Like, he was out for the whole week, got behind. But I do have to say, he has amazing teachers. And so, literally, y'all, I am stressing. So I started praying, and I was like, okay, Lord, this cannot be our story. Like, this kid is brilliant in math. His dad, who passed away, his dad was a math teacher, brilliant in math. Not so much in reading. I was not even like expecting him to be like really strong in reading. He was strong in everything starting sixth grade. Like, I was like, okay, great. So what I did as a parent is what I've always told parents not to do. And that is I slacked off a little bit on, okay, he's responsible. He tells me what he does for homework. I know he's doing his homework. I sit and watch him do his homework. So I'm not going to be over on top of him until every Wednesday of this quarter, I have seen F's on his report. So I had to get to the point where I said, something's got to give. Like, I got to figure out how to get ahead of this. Like, how to not look every Wednesday and say, what did he miss? Like, what is going on? How can we catch up? And so through prayer and just amazing teachers, the Holy Spirit reminded me that the teachers gave us access to Canvas. Not just access to Canvas, because I work at a school, so I have access to Canvas, but you can get on Canvas as a parent observer. And they told us this, but at the beginning of the year, they tell you all this stuff. So as a parent observer, I have been able to get onto Canvas and see everything they are teaching for the week, when quizzes are coming, when projects are started, when projects are due, and I was blown away. And I had to get up here and share with y'all. Now, these are for people who are in Cabarrus County. So my kids go to Cabarrus County schools. And I don't know if everybody does this, but we work through Canvas. And the teachers are amazing. Well, they plan out the week. Like, the work is already planned out, but it's not going to post until midnight tonight. So do you know who's going to look at that tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock? And I'm going to be texting my son saying, here's what you need to be prepared for this week, for each class. You got a quiz on this day. So I know when the quizzes are. I know when the assignments are due. And so I can stay on top of him. I'm telling you, this has just changed my whole year. So starting tomorrow, we have 12 days before the break we gonna be on it. So let me see if I can show you. I don't know how this works, but let me see if I can show you guys. Share a photo or video with your viewers. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so what I am sharing right now is how to get on becoming an observer for your students account. So the first one is, this is where I went to, and it's like, it says, hold on, I'll look up here, cabarrus.instructure.com. And so I logged into there. The way I got that though is I had to reach out to my tech person at my school to say, hey, show me how I can become an observer on my kid's Canvas account, because every time I tried to go in, it was sending me to my work Canvas account. So he's like, here are the steps. He sent me the steps and he said, do not log in with your work email address, log in with your personal email address. Got it, did it, got in. So I created an account. As you can see down here, and you can't see me pointing, but it says parent of a Canvas user. So I created an account as a parent. I have a password for that. And so once I get in, I then go to, y'all are not gonna believe this. Oh, I wanted you to see his name, but you're not gonna see his name. Okay, I then go here. I'm trying to move it like it's on the screen. I then go here, and this is the week. This is like the weekly tab for my kids. What class is this? This is his reading class. This is a weekly tab, and you can see, you can't see because my little video is in the way, but it says weekly homework due, and I think it's due 12/12 or something like that. And then vocabulary assignments are due on 12/9. So this says this, but at the top you see 12/5 to 12/9. So this particular class, kind of confusing, but she will give vocabulary starting 1 week, but they don't take the actual test until, and the assignments aren't due until the end of the week. And then the following week, they actually take the test. Okay, whatever. We know how it works now because we got the schedule, right? Bam! So that's what it is for English, reading, ELA, what they call them. I don't know what they call it now, but it was what English when it's English now in high school for me. And then this is my kids' social studies, and as you can see, this was from last week. I'm specifically going to this one because if you look on the right, it says the 12 tables quiz assignment. So on Friday, I'm sending my son a text saying, hey, are you ready for your quiz in social studies? He's like, I said, are you ready for your quiz in SS? And he's like, what is SS? I was like, okay, social studies. Oh, yeah, Mom, I'm ready for that. Okay, you say you're ready for it. You better make at least a 90. And then, guys, I get an email that day after he took the quiz. The teacher graded it, and it told me what he made. He got 100. I was like, you better do it, boy. But anyway, I was so excited to be able to see that. But to be able to get on top of him, making sure that he knows what's due, making sure he's doing the assignments that he needs to do, that I'm just not saying, oh, he's doing his homework, but I don't really know what he's doing. I don't really know what's due. I don't really know if it's right or not. So I just wanted to share this. I didn't know how many people have a middle schooler, how many people's staff use Canvas, but it is an amazing tool, and it is helping me to help my son. One of the biggest things I've always taught, because not only was a middle school counselor, I was also a high school counselor for a little bit, but we let our kids go. As soon as we think they're old enough to do it, they should be responsible enough. They're not, y'all. They're not. Now, I can't say they're not completely, but you know, even both of my kids who are very independent, very responsible, will come home, tell me all the homework. They're going to do their homework. I know they're going to do their homework. Still, there are things that he has missed, like projects. And I'm like, when are projects due? Like, where's your project assignments? Why do you have a 0 on these projects? And he was like, oh, we did them in the classroom. But you have a 0, so why didn't you turn it in the classroom? So just being able to do that, but not only that, but being able to email the teachers and saying, hey, what's going on? Tell me how I can help him get on track. But I think that has been like a game changer for me. Y'all, this just happened to me on Friday. Just happened to me on Friday. The other thing that it has, they have helpful resources. So when he missed school and he got behind in math, we were able to go, and the teachers have loaded different assignments, different activities with answers, videos that they can watch. They recorded videos, so we had videos to go back to where she taught the lessons. And so when they're out, there's no excuse, y'all. Like, I was like, yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. But guess what? I'm picking it back up. Boop, boop, and we are on it. So for the next 12 days, it's going to be awesome. I think I might share a little bit about how we're doing and what's going on in my stories, but I wanted to get up and share this for especially those who have a middle schooler, maybe even a high schooler. I work in high school. I'm not sure that. I know we do have a Canvas where parents can get on and observe as well. I used to print off, no, I did not. My MTSS coach used to print off Canvas information for my students on my caseload that I had last year. So I was able to go, hey, this is what we're doing this week. This is what's due this week. So yes, high school does have it also. But it's just a way for us to stay on top of our kids, to make sure they're learning what they're learning and they're not falling behind. So yes, I loved it. Love that I found it. Follow me a little bit more in my stories, and I'll tell you how it's working out. I don't think he's gonna like it, but I love the fact that I'm able to get on top of the game, get on top of the assignments that are due, find out when the quizzes are due, when he's taking tests, so I can help him with studying, and knowing when projects are coming up and when they're due. And it's just from a simple, it was just create an account to look into his Canvas account, and the emails that I get to let me know when he turned things in, what grades he got on those. So this is just the beginning. I got a 5th grader coming up behind him. We're gonna be ready next year, but we're getting ready this year too. So I hope this helped. If it helped, please share with your friends and family who probably have kids that are in school, and get that shock every Wednesday or Friday whenever their teachers update their grades, and literally y'all, 40, 50s, and 60s. I was like, why? What? And 60 is passing, but not in my house. So, so anyway, I hope that helped. Happy, what day is it? Sunday. I'm going to head on and do a workout before we get ready for school tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.